Okay, good morning, all of you. Now, in last lecture, we had discussed about introduction of ICT and four I's and four C's in ICT, as well as we had also discussed about applications of ICTs in different sectors like education, agricultural fields, banking, entertainment, etc. So now next point is the ICT technologies and their applications in different fields. So first one, application for corporations, and that it includes airlines, then insurance companies, internet banking, and online booking, etc. So as far as the corporate sectors are concerned, ICT tools can be used for the booking of e-tickets in each and every sector of corporates. It is also used in the airlines, also used in the insurance companies for providing online services to the customers, and also this particular ICT tools are used in the internet banking and online booking as well. So these are the applications in corporate sector. The next one is the applications for state organizations. Now, as far as the state organizations are concerned, there are different types of the organizations, right, from the local governing bodies uh, at the district level and tahsil level, as well as at the state level. So as far as state organizations are concerned, ICT is used for electronic voting purpose. Then it is also used for the tax refund services, and also it can be used for the toll collection. Nowadays, you can knowing that FASTag service is used for e-toll collection. So this is also one type of ICT tool that can be used for the collection of the toll. Okay, so these are the particular applications in state organizations. Then next one is the applications for healthcare, that is in medical field, to store and preserve the patient data, then diagnostic tools and instruments. Generally, for different types of the diagnostics tools and instruments are also works on ICT tools. So generally, in that particular case, also ICT tools can be used. Then special surgical equipment. The advanced and special surgical equipments are also connected with the ICT tools so that we can get proper information about that particular patient, and we can also get the exact information about the situation, or you can say that health situation of that particular patient as well. Then next one is the application for education field. It incorporates computer-based training. If we want to conduct any type of computer-based training, or you can say that any type of particular software, then we need to use ICT tools. For learning any type of software, we need to use the ICT tools. Like as far as the civil engineering field is concerned, we are also dealing with the different types of the softwares like AutoCAD, TradPro, ETABS, etc. So in that particular case, for such different types of the computer-based training, we need to use ICT tools. Then next, distance learning. For distance learning, also we can use the ICT tools. For example, uh, we can use the NPTEL courses, or we can just enroll for the NPTEL courses for learning. So this all types of the SWAYAM NPTEL courses are available online. So for accessing these NPTEL courses, or nowadays you are also access to the different types of the Coursera courses. So for doing this particular online courses like NPTEL, Coursera, etc., we need to use ICT tools. So for distance learning, we can also rely on the different types of the ICT tools. Then next one is the e-learning. It also similar to the distance learning. E-learning can be possible only when we have a proper ICT tools, if we have a proper network connections, internet connections, then and only then we can generally use the e-learning mode or e-learning tools. Then flexible learning location. This ICT tools can avail the flexibility in learning location. Nowadays, due to pandemic situation, we know very well you learn different types of the courses that are related to your academics. And these courses, you can just learn these courses at your proper location, at your native places. Okay, so this is also this particular thing also possible due to technologies, or you can say that different types of ICT tools. So it avails the flexibility in the learning. Then next one, multimedia learning experiences. Generally, by using different types of the ICT tools, we can learn from different types of the videos, audios, and some other particular means. So by viewing these particular videos, different types of the videos related to our subject. For example, different videos. Nowadays, you can see different types of the videos. Those are uploaded on the Moodle regarding your practicals. Like for hydraulics engineering, you have some practicals. So some particular videos related to the practicals are uploaded on the Moodle. So you can access through that particular videos. You can learn from that videos, and also you can learn some particular theoretical part as well as practical part of that experiment. So in this way also you can particularly uh, gain some knowledge in the form of particular, or in the case of particular subject. So it is also possible due to ICT tools. So for this purpose also we need to use the different types of the ICT tools as well. So these are the some applications in different sectors, like the corporate sectors, state and exactly state and central organizations are concerned. Also, it has some applications in healthcare, or you can say that medical sector and educational sector. Then next one is the role of ICT in education and learning. Now you know very well, for drafting any type of particular notice, or any type of report, or you can say that any type of document, we need to use the different types of the tools, ICT tools, like word processing, or you can say that Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint, Microsoft Excel, etc. Along with this, in addition to this, we can also use some different tools that we had discussed about different tools in last practical. So Google can avail some different types of the tools like Google Slides, Google Docs, Google Forms, etc. So by using these different types of the tools in the education field, we can just generate different types of the documents. Those are important on account of academic development of students as well. So let's see, different types of the particular tools can be used in the education field. and that first one is the word processing. Generally, word processing or word Microsoft Word is used, or you can say that particularly Google Docs is generally used for the preparing different types of the document in a Word format. So documents, different types of the notes of subject, then for a project and for preparing assignments, we need to use the word processing tools. Okay. So as far as the education field is concerned, this Word or Microsoft Word is used for preparing different types of the documents like preparing the notes, preparing the report of the project, preparing the assignments of different subjects, etc. So this is the use of word processing in the education field. The next one is the databases for storing different type of the data or information regarding the students. We need to use different types of the databases. You can say that we just use the Google Forms, or you can say that in some cases we can use the spreadsheets for preserving the data. For example, for preserving or storing the data related to the result of students, previous semester results of a student can be stored in the spreadsheet or stored in the Excel file. Okay. Uh, Along with this, also some other type of data can be stored in the particular different types of the documents. Like we can use Excel sheets, we can use some Word documents for storing the data. Uh, some one another example I can give you for storing the particular notes regarding any type of subject. We can preserve that notes in the form of Word document or PDF document. Okay, so for that purpose we just use the Word documents, and we just prepare the notes and store that notes in Word or PDF format, or we can also upload this particular document on the different types of the particular tools like Moodle. We can use the Moodle for accessing different types of the notes and other documents as well. So in this way, we can use Word documents, as well as we can use the Excel sheets or spreadsheets for storing different types of the information or data regarding students, regarding faculties, regarding some other particular account sections or examination sections as well. The next one, graphing softwares to prepare teaching learning resources. So generally in some cases we just also use different types of the softwares as well. You know very well, in our department there are two different labs are available, UG lab and PG lab. Okay, computer labs are available, and in that particular lab different types of the softwares are also available. So these softwares are also stored in the PCs or in that particular computer for teaching learning purposes. Okay, so that particularly the students can easily access through that software like AutoCAD, Terpools, ETABS, SAP, etc. Revit architecture, etc. So this is also the one type of use of this ICT tools or role of ICT tools in education field. The next one is the internet and email facilities. Generally, internet facility and email facilities are also available in the institution. Okay, so student can access this particular internet and email facility which is available in the department, and for that purpose each and every student has his own username and password for login on the internet. Okay, so internet and email facilities are also available so that students can gain the knowledge. Students can access the different particular uh, web servers on the internet or websites on the internet, so that they can gain the required knowledge of the particular subject. So this is also the role of ICT. Then next one is the It helps to provide interactive learning experiences. So by means of these ICT tools, we can have some interactive sessions by using ICT tools. So nowadays also we can have some different types of the webinars are available. So by using that particular different types of the ICT tools, we can attend the different types of the webinars and gain some knowledge, practical knowledge. Okay, so by interacting this particular webinars, we can also gain some knowledge of that particular subject. The next, it helps students to gain valuable computer skills. Also, by using ICT tools, we can gain some valuable knowledge and skill about the computers. We can generally learn some different particular software, different particular tools. Those are used nowadays in the industry, and that's why we can train the students, as well as students can individually learn some different types of the tools those are required in the industry. They can also particularly they can also learn some softwares those are required in the industry. Okay, so as far as for structural design purposes, we can use statcos and etabs. So students can access this particular softwares on the internet, or you can say it on the particular computers those are available in the computer lab, and they can learn that software so that they can make use of this particular software when they are going into the industry as well. So these are the roles of ICT tools in the education and learning sector. Then there are different types of the particular services, or different types of the particular internet services that are available online. But what is exactly the structure of this particular servers and browsers? So that we will discuss under this particular point. So firstly, we'll just see the World Wide Web. Now, what is exactly World Wide Web? That is also called as the WWW. So it is just one of the services that the internet offers to its users. It is the most commonly used service. If we see, we want to search some any type of particular search engine, or you can say that if we want to search any type of information regarding our subject, then what we do, we just go on the Google. So we just type on the address bar www.google.com, or we just type any type of other URL number or URL. For example, for accessing our institutional FTP server, we just type some particular URL number like a 172.20 dot something something. So this is the URL number or URL particular number that can be used for accessing the particular server, particular FTP server. So likewise, www, it is one type of common service uh, that internet offers to the user, so that by using this particular service, we can access different types of the web servers and web pages, so that we can get proper information, proper data regarding the particular subject as well. So it is a way of exchanging information. WWW, it is nothing but one type of a way of exchanging the information related to any type of particular subject. So a document on a web, generally when we just access to the internet, we just type the www.google.com. So then we just avail some particular Google page. Then we just type the particular heading or particular topic for which we just require some information. So we just type the uh, hydraulics engineering notes, or you can just type the particularly building planning and design notes, and just mark the enter. Then we just able to go or we just find some other web pages, web searching pages, we just shows different types of the results. Okay, so a document on a web is called as a web page. After entering the particular URL number or particular address to the address bar, and after just hitting the enter, we just go on to the web pages. On that particular web pages, we can have some different types of the data related to our search. Okay, so document on a web is called as a web page, identified by the unique address called the URL. And this particular web page is identified by the particular unique address, and this unique address is called as the URL, and the long form of this particular URL is Uniform Resource Locator. It is commonly referred to as a web address. So for accessing any type of web page, any type of information data related to any subject, we need to enter URL number, we need to enter web address on the address bar, so that we can access the particular required data on the web page. Okay, so this is called as the URL, Uniform Resource Locator. And this particular World Wide Web is invented by Tim Berners-Lee in 1989. Okay, so invention of this www is in the 1989. Then structure of this World Wide Web. Along with this World Wide Web, some other services are available, like instant messaging. Generally, instant messaging, it enables the exchange of electronic messages between two or more people in the real time. So for exchanging different types of the data messages, we can generally use this type of particular services. So by using instant messaging, we can exchange the messages electronically between two or more people. So let's see the structure of World Wide Web. Web pages, generally after entering the web address on the address bar and after hitting the enter, we just able to go on the web pages. So these web pages, different types of the web pages are constructed by the HTML. HTML is nothing but the hypertext markup language. This is the one type of language which can construct, which can form the different types of the web pages. Okay, so this is one type of a language in the C programming. By using this HTML language, we can construct different types of the web pages. Okay, so HTML is nothing but one type of particular language. Then clients uses browser applications to send URIs via HTTP to servers requesting to a web page. So generally, clients in the sense the users. Okay, so the users can browse any type of application. So they browse application to send URIs via HTTP. HTTP is nothing but hypertext transfer protocol. It is nothing but the HTTP. So this particular browsing application send the URIs, Uniform Resource Identifier, via HTTP mark to the servers. So they send any particular request regarding the browser. 1 minute. So okay, so if you want to search any type of particular data, we just have to enter any type of address, web address onto the address bar. After entering that particular address bar and hitting enter, this particular browser can send this particular request to the URIs in the form of HTTP to the server, and then After requesting this particular request, finally the one type of web page regarding this search is available on the server, which gives you the proper information regarding that subject. So servers respond with requested web page or with error message. If we enter some particular any type of address, but that particular address is not found on the server or found on the particular internet, then it just show any type of one type of error message. Okay, and if related to that particular search, it have some particular data on the internet, then it shows immediately some particular search options or particular information on the web page. Okay, so in this way this server respond to the particular clients back. So page is written using hypertext markup language, that is HTML. So this particular web page is written or constructed with the help of this hypertext markup language. So this is the exact structure. Let's see different types of the fundamental tools or small particular components that can be used in the web servers or can say that web services. In that first one is the web browsers. Now, generally, this web browser enables the browsing through different websites. Its mechanisms display the content retrieved from the different particular server. So, in a correct and understandable manner. So, while we just enter any type of web address onto the address bar, and after hitting the enter, this web server enables some particular data, or this particular web server enables the data or avails the data to the client in the form of web page or documents. It is also called as a web document or web page. Okay, so web browser displays a web document and enables users to access this web document. Okay, so this is called as a web browser. There are different types of the web browsers are used nowadays. For example, Google Chrome is there, Firefox, then Internet Explorer, etc. So these are the some examples of the web browsers that can be used for searching different types of the information on the internet. Then next one is the web server. Generally, it is the computer or server whose entire content is visible on the website in a web browser. Okay, generally web servers are constantly connected to the internet. These web servers are generally connected to the internet. Then after that, when we access them through the URL, so for accessing the web server, we need to have a URL, Uniform Resource Locator number. So by using this different types of the URL, we can access the proper particular file on the web server. So servers respond with requested web page or with error message. Okay, so this is called as a web server. Web server, what is the function of web server? It just receive the particular order from the client and respond to this particular order. If any type of data is available on internet, then it will respond in the form of web page, and if such particular data is not available on the internet, it will show the error message on the display. So in this way, this servers can be respond to the request of the client. Then next one is the uniform resource locator. Now generally uniform resource locator, it is 1 minute. I have one call. हॅलो, आता आवाज येतोय का? हॅलो.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
ओके. सो एक कॉल आलेला त्यामुळे मी थोडंसं थांबलो. अं, ठीक आहे. तर आपण काय बघत होतो, वेब फंडामेंटल्स. त्याच्यामध्ये आपण वेब ब्राउझर, वेब सर्व्हिसेस, सॉरी सर्व्हर, आणि त्यानंतर युनिफॉर्म रिसोर्स लोकेटर, URL बघितलं. URL म्हणजे काय नक्की असते, तर वेब ॲड्रेसेस. या ठिकाणी आपण ॲड्रेस बार आहे. ॲड्रेस बार आपला कुठं असतोय, तर जनरली आता या ठिकाणी बघितलं, इथं आपण नवीन टॅब ओपन केला. सो दिस इज द ॲड्रेस बार. हा झाला ॲड्रेस बार. त्या ॲड्रेस बारवरती आपल्याला काहीतरी एंटर करायचं असतं. जे काय वेब ॲड्रेसेस असतात, फॉर एक्झाम्पल आता आपला मोडल जर असेल, तर मोडलचा काय आहे, आपला URL नंबर 103 डॉट इथं आलेला आहे, 127.76.195. So this is called as the URL number for that particular site. हा URL नंबर टाकून आपण एंटर केल्यानंतर काय होणार आहे, आपल्याला मोडलचं जे काही पेज आहे आपलं, ते पेज त्या ठिकाणी आपल्याला ऍक्सेस होणार आहे. सो दिस इज कॉल्ड एज द वेब पेज. एकदा URL टाकल्यानंतर तुम्ही ऍड्रेस बारला एंटर केल्यानंतर जे काही पेज तुम्हाला मिळणार आहे, किंवा जे काही तुम्हाला पर्टिक्युलर रिझल्ट मिळणार आहे, तो असणार आहे तुमचा वेब पेज. वेब पेजवरती तुम्हाला रिझल्ट मिळणार आहे. फॉर एक्झाम्पल एखादा पर्टिक्युलर तुम्हाला डेटा पाहिजे, सपोज we have to access the NPTEL website. So after entering the SWAYAM NPTEL on the address bar and hitting enter, we just have different searches on the web page. So this is the web page, and here you can see different types of the searches related to the particular typing search is available. So NPTEL SWAYAM Central, NPTEL SWAYAM. So likewise, so this is called as the web page available. Okay. Then next, web servers. Now how the web servers are worked. Let's see. A web server is a specialized software. मगाशी आपण म्हटलं की it is the one type of computer software. Okay. So this is a specialized software that responds to the client or web browser request. आता क्लायंट कोण असणार आहे, किंवा जे आपण जो काही इंटरनेट युजर्स आहेत ते क्लायंट्स असतील. क्लायंट्सने जे काही पर्टिक्युलर वेब ॲड्रेस एंटर केलेला आहे, त्या वेब ॲड्रेस रिलेटेड जो काही सर्च आहे, तो सर्च शो करणारं जे काही पेज आहे त्याला आपण वेब पेज म्हणतो, बरोबर आहे. सो त्या दोन्हीच्या मध्ये वेब ब्राउझर कडून आलेली जी काही रिक्वेस्ट आहे, रिक्वेस्ट कलेक्ट करणं किंवा ऍक्सेप्ट करणं, आणि त्या रिक्वेस्टला आपला जो काही डेटाबेस आहे किंवा ऍप्लिकेशन्स असतील, रिसोर्सेस असतील, ते रिसोर्सेस मध्ये सर्चिंग करून परत त्या क्लायंट्सना रिस्पॉन्ड करणं हे काम सर्व्हर असतं. सो वेब सर्व्हर इज अ स्पेशलाइज्ड सॉफ्टवेअर दॅट रिस्पॉन्ड टू द क्लायंट request. Okay, so every website requires a web server to process a client request and serve up the pages. आता या केसमध्ये ऍड्रेस बारला आपण ज्यावेळेला वेब ऍड्रेस टाईप करत असतो, एंटर हिट करत असतो, एंटर हिट केल्यानंतर आपल्याला काहीतरी सर्च, फायनली आपल्याला काहीतरी रिझल्ट मिळतो. तर जो रिझल्ट कधी मिळतो, वेब ब्राउझरवरती जाऊन आपण ज्याला क्लायंट, ॲज अ क्लायंट आपण वेब ब्राउझरवरती ऍड्रेस बारला वेब ऍड्रेस टाकतोय आणि एंटर मारल्यानंतर ते जो काही पर्टिक्युलर रिक्वेस्ट आहे, ते रिक्वेस्ट वेब सर्व्हरकडे जाते. या ठिकाणी तुम्हाला एक इमेज दिसते, इमेजमध्ये दिसते या ठिकाणी वेब ब्राउझर आहे. वेब ब्राउझरवरती आपण काहीतरी ऍड्रेस बार किंवा वेब ऍड्रेस टाकणार आहे आणि एंट्री केल्यानंतर ते जे काही पर्टिक्युलर रिक्वेस्ट आहे, ती रिक्वेस्ट वेब सर्व्हरला आपण सेंड करणार आहे. हा वेब सर्व्हरचा फंक्शन काय आहे, टू कलेक्ट दिस पर्टिक्युलर रिक्वेस्ट कलेक्ट करणं. आपला डेटाबेस जो आहे त्या पर्टिक्युलर सर्व्हरचा, त्या डेटाबेसमध्ये जे काही रिसोर्सेस अवेलेबल आहेत, त्या रिसोर्सेस मधून जी काही रिक्वायर्ड रिक्वेस्ट आहे, त्या रिक्वेस्टनुसार तो डेटाबेस किंवा तो जो इन्फॉर्मेशन ती अवेलेबल करणे आणि त्याला रिस्पॉन्ड करणं क्लायंटला. रिस्पॉन्ड इन द फॉर्म ऑफ वेब पेज. आता रिस्पॉन्ड कसं करणार आहे वेब सर्व्हर, तर इन द फॉर्म ऑफ वेब पेज. त्याला का त्या ठिकाणी जर काही इन्फॉर्मेशन अवेलेबल असेल तुमच्या डेटाबेसमध्ये सर्व्हरच्या, तर त्या पद्धतीनं ते काय रिस्पॉन्ड करणार आहे, तर नवीन वेब पेज त्या ठिकाणी अवेलेबल होईल आणि त्या वेब पेजवर तुमचा डेटा जो आहे तो डेटा त्या ठिकाणी अवेलेबल असणार आहे. सो दिस इज द पर्टिक्युलर फंक्शन ऑफ वेब सर्व्हर. Then next is the website. A website is a collection of different types of data, which can be anything like a text, graphics, videos, etc. So for collecting any type of data, we need to use different types of the websites. So website is the one type of medium uh, that can be used for collecting any type of data or information by using web servers. Okay. त्याच्यामध्ये समजलं तुम्हाला वेब सर्व्हर्स आणि वेब ब्राउझर्स मध्ये काय फरक आहे. ब्राउझर्स इन द सेन्स आपण कोणकोणते ब्राउझर्स यूज करतोय. गुगल क्रोम यूज करतोय, त्यानंतर फायरफॉक्स आहे, इंटरनेट एक्सप्लोरर आहे, हे ब्राउझर्स यूज करतोय. ब्राउझर्स मध्ये आपण काय करतो, ते ब्राउझरच्या ऍड्रेस बारला आपण जी काही रिक्वेस्ट आपली आहे तेव्हा वेब ऍड्रेस जो आहे वेब ऍड्रेस त्या ठिकाणी टाकतोय आणि एंटर मारतोय. ती रिक्वेस्ट वेब सर्व्हरकडे जाते. वेब सर्व्हर काय करतोय, डेटाबेस मधला जो काही डेटा आहे त्याच्या रिलेटेड तो डेटा काय करतोय, व्यवस्थित घेतोय आणि तो परत रिस्पॉन्ड करतोय क्लायंटच्या रिक्वेस्टला. सो कलेक्शन ऑफ द पर्टिक्युलर रिक्वेस्ट अँड रिस्पॉन्डिंग टू द क्लायंट रिक्वेस्ट इज द फंक्शन ऑफ वेब सर्व्हर. हे वेब सर्व्हरचं फंक्शन आहे. The next one is the blogs. Generally, a blog is a website that functions a journal or a different types of the diaries or a place to post your thoughts and opinions related to the particular subject or any type of matter. So a web log is called as a blog. The log is available on the website is generally called as the blog. So a blog is a type of a website. It is a one type of website that is usually arranged in the chronological order. In the sense, what is exactly the meaning of chronological? What is the meaning of chronological order? Anyone? Chronological order means what? Chronological order means this particular blog can just arrange the different types of the posts in the particular case or particular order, like some recent post can be seen on the top, and older post and older entries on the blogs can be seen at the bottom of the blogs. This is called as the chronological order. Okay, so recently posted the any type of post can be seen on the top of the blog, and older post can be seen at the bottom of the blogs. Likewise, this particular block can be accessed or sorry, can be particularly accessed, or you can say that seen on the particular website. So in this particular case, we just have some different types of the web blogs, like a personal blogs, then different types of the corporate blogs are there. Then question blogging also available on the website. Question blogging in the case or in the sense by media type, question blogging by media, blogging by different devices, question blogging by genres like any type of particular lyrics and some other particular documents, etc. So in the particular case of blogs, there are three different types. First one is the personal blog that can be used any individual person for posting his thoughts and opinions. And second is the corporate blog corporate blogs can be used by any type of organizations or any type of local government agencies for posting their different types of the schedules and some products related to the industries as well. And questioning blogging or question blogging can be used by the media persons for posting different issues related to the societies as well. So these are the different types of the blogs as well. Then next one is the HTML. Now, what is exactly the HTML? It is the hypertext markup language. So with HTML, you can create your own website. So for creating any type of website, we need to use the HTML. It is one type of a language. We had discussed earlier. It is a one type of language which can be used for the creating different types of the websites. Okay, so HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. So a markup language is a set of markup tags. Now what is exactly the tags? How to use the tags? So here you can see HTML email elements and tags. So in this case you can see a tag is always enclosed in angle bracket. टॅग जो आहे तो टॅग कसा यूज करायचा तर अँगल ब्रॅकेट मध्ये आपल्याला तो एनक्लोज करायचा आहे. सपोज HTML हा टॅग यूज करायचा आपल्याला, काय करायचं तर HTMLच्या दोन्ही बाजूला आपल्याला अँगल ब्रॅकेट यूज करायचं आहे आणि त्याच्यामध्ये HTML टाकायचं आहे. सो इन दिस वे वी कॅन यूज द टॅग्स. Okay, so a markup language is a set of markup tags. Different types of many types of the tags are available in the markup language, that is HTML. So by using this markup tags, we can just design the different types of the website. So HTML uses markup tags to describe the web pages. So by using this markup tags, we just describe the different types of the web pages on the internet. HTML documents contain HTML tags and plain text. Now here you can see in this particular slide, you can see the HTML tags and plain text available. Okay, so a tag is always enclosed with angle bracket. So HTML tags normally comes in a pair like a angle bracket HTML, then closing angle bracket, and angle bracket slash HTML angle bracket, that is starting tag and ending tag. So for if you want to enter the starting tag, then for entering the starting tag generally we just use only two angle brackets, that is angle bracket HTML then angle bracket. Then if you want to use or enter the ending tag, then for entering the ending tag, in that particular case we just use the angle bracket then slash then HTML and then we just again enter the angle bracket, closing angle bracket. So in this way we just enter end tags. So this is the basically difference between start tags and end tags. In the end tags, we just use the slash before the HTML, before entering the HTML. Okay, so start and end tags are also called as the opening and closing tags. Opening tags and closing tags. Then how to start this particular HTML? So write HTML code in Notepad, then save the file with .html or .htm extension. So how to start or how to save the HTML file? We just type .html or .htm. Okay, and then we can save this particular file as a HTML file. So view the page in the any web browser. So by using this particular HTML, we can view any type of particular web page on the web browser by using the HTML, that is hypertext markup language. Okay, here today we'll stop here. Rest of the point we will discuss in the next lecture, like hypertext transfer protocol, that is HTTP. What is exactly the HTTP? Then next one is the FTP, file transfer protocol. Then the working of this FTP. Then Google Drives and some other particular points. So these points we will discuss in the next lecture. So meanwhile, today we'll stop here.